Fuck! Something was wrong with my stomach, something I ate, or some sort of stomach bug or something. I went to the hospital. Discharge papers say that for the first 12 hours, I'm pretty much only allowed to drink water and like pure apple juice and cranberry juice without any pulp. No fiber allowed, basically. And then for the next 12 to 24-hour mark, I'm hardly allowed to eat anything. White rice is fine, and the only fruit I'm allowed to have is banana. Sucks because I was gonna do a photo shoot today, like a fitness photo shoot that I've been preparing for, going to the gym for, and looking forward to like for months. Now I can't do it because I'm also not allowed to go out really for 24 hours, and it's really hot outside, and I'm really like dehydrated, so I'm trying to drink, but I'm only allowed to have a tablespoon at a time. Because I do need to go to Kroger to actually get some like juice, and I want to go because I don't want to be locked inside all day. And I could just make my boyfriend go, but he's already been doing so much for me. He's been the best. He's been perfect. No, I threw up like everything that was in my stomach, and I was just throwing up like stomach fluid at that point. I threw up 7 times over the course of like 3 hours. I have an empty stomach, so I'm hungry. I also pooped a lot. So I literally have like nothing in my system right now. I am starving. And I can't eat. Yeah, I feel like my stomach is trying to like digest nothing. Like I feel like it's trying to like digest just like the acid that's in there. It feels like I feel like almost like bubbles in it or whatever moving around. And it's like rumbling and growling. Like I don't think my stomach has been like 100% this empty in like a good couple of years. The last time I was like throwing up repeatedly was when I got my wisdom teeth removed, and like the medication I took was too strong for me, so my stomach, I had to expel it. I can't sleep much either. Like it's noon now, and over the past night, I mean obviously I was throwing up for a lot of it and I was in the hospital and stuff, but overall I've had a total of like 4 hours of sleep. I feel fine. I have survived not eating anything by sleeping. I still have had nothing but water because we haven't gone to the store. I haven't gotten any juice. I'm actually pretty content with my water at this point. I've already started soaking some rice so that I'll be able to have it in a few hours. I just want to make sure I do this right and I transition slowly. So I would like to get some juice before I actually move to any solids. It's in order of what should be easiest to digest. Doing this makes me like think of like how people do like a water fast and stuff like that. I genuinely think I could do it. Like I think I have the willpower considering I've gone this long. But that doesn't mean that I want to do it or that I will, because starve yourself. You know, people do it a lot of time for like religious reasons or like spiritual reasons, and that's beautiful, but because it's... Hold on. I'm so close to the 12-hour mark from when I last vomited. Although I don't know if I'm supposed to wait 12 hours from the last time I threw up or 12 hours from when I got the medication for nausea, or 12 hours from being discharged. Honestly, they probably meant 4 hours from being discharged. I didn't leave there until like 6 a.m. I mean, that's not horrible. That would just mean I have to wait 2 more hours before I eat anything, which is fine, because if I really want to transition right and I haven't even had any juice yet, then, you know what, we can go to the store. I need to go like legitimately grocery shopping for like everything else, because like look how just look how empty it is up there. This whole area is usually full of fruit, and now it's not. I have like 1 banana, 2 mangoes, and like maybe 4 oranges. Someone who's not vegan, that sounds like normal, but for someone who's vegan and likes to eat a lot of raw foods, that's very, very little. I might go grocery shopping, like legitimately grocery shopping tomorrow, because I don't want to try to carry a bunch of grocery bags in the physical condition that I'm in right now. Outside right now with like the high today is 90 degrees. Oh my gosh, my stomach. I'm not dead. My stomach like convulsed, but since it's entirely empty aside from water and like not normal like stomach fluid, it's like when it convulsed, I felt like it completely contracted into a ball and came loose again. Let me explain what it feels like right now, like to be so thirsty, because I was dehydrated. They like whatever diagnosed me as dehydrated. They gave me this big thing of water over at the hospital, and they told me to drink a tablespoon amount at a time. Now, I'm used to just drinking gulps and gulps of water at once, and I can go through like, I usually go through like maybe a quarter of a water bottle like per time that I pick up my water bottle to drink it and set it back down. Like, I'm not even halfway through this whole thing. Like, how am I supposed to actually legitimately hydrate myself when I'm having so little at a time? I can probably start drinking more. I'm just kind of afraid to. It doesn't say in the discharge papers when you can start like taking gulps of anything. And I just remember when I was at the hospital, they told me, yeah, if you take a gulp of something, you'll probably put your stomach back into shock. I'm like, oh, into shock? Like, is that what happened? Like, but yeah, I want to post this video because I want to be entirely transparent with you guys. They still don't know what caused it. I will do some research for my own benefit so it doesn't happen to me again, and also because I want to share it to you guys, with you guys, so that you all can know and avoid, you know, doing anything wrong in your diet that could make your stomach flip out. So I did some research on B12 like overdose. The main thing that they were saying, you know, that the main thing that's been researched is that it's very, very difficult to overdose on B12, and that it is water soluble, so it's very difficult to overdose because your body will just get rid of it through your urine, just like I, you know, knew before. But apparently one of the side effects that they did list for an excess of it would be nausea and vomiting, so and diarrhea, which is basically what I had last night. So and then it said later, like, tips for avoiding it, and it said, you know, if you're going to supplement, make sure that you follow the recommended daily, you know, allowance for how much B12 that you can have in a day. And adults are only supposed to have, like, 1.4 micrograms or something. So I'm thinking I'll just have 1 tablet a week. I already use nutritional yeast just about every day, and I'll also just about every day I consume organic vanilla soy milk, which is fortified with vitamin B12. Okay, I did some research for dietary fiber, and none of the symptoms of like having too much dietary fiber was nausea and vomiting. However, there was like gas. Now, I've always, ever since going vegan, experienced extreme gas, which many vegans do experience. And I guess maybe that is from fiber. I don't really care because I feel like a little gas is nothing, is like completely negligent in comparison to the suffering going on in the world. So I'm like, deal with it. Like if somebody complains, I'm like, deal with it. I'm not gonna change. I'm not gonna continue the way I was before, contributing to so much suffering in the world that just makes your complaining about this smell so petty. So at the hospital they recommended cranberry juice, so that's what I'm gonna have. And they said stay away from fat, and so there's 0 there. They said stay away from fiber, and it doesn't even list fiber, so what does that say? I'm gonna get a tall glass and just sip on it throughout the day. Okay. That's weird on an empty stomach. I'm salivating so much right now, like I might drool. It's just my mouth is going crazy, reacting to there being like a taste other than vomit in my mouth. I'm not even gonna put this in a bowl. But I am about to have solid food for the first time in a very long time. That is a very satisfying feeling. Technically I could use some more salt, I think, but I'm not gonna be picky right now. I feel bad because I'm eating this. I'm literally just like scarfing down this white rice. And yes, I did not decide to put it in any bowl or anything. And yes, it did boil over a little bit. It's already like almost 8 p.m. I spent this whole day without eating, so whatever. Hopefully this will be okay because I don't want to stop. I did not manage to finish that rice. I stopped eating that rice about an hour ago. I'm still like full and I didn't even finish what I had there. But I'm gonna go ahead and prepare the next thing I'm eating tonight because I'd rather not have the only thing I ate today be some white rice. It's like no nutrients at all. So I'm gonna have soup and crackers, and then I'm probably not gonna have other soup that I got, but maybe I'll have that tomorrow because I'll still want to be a little bit careful tomorrow and make sure it's a nice transition that I give myself into my next to eating the way I usually do. And I'll probably have a banana before I go to bed tonight as like a dessert, and I want to make it banana and ice cream and add like chocolate and stuff, but I'm not supposed to be having chocolate apparently. But I feel like they said that just because of the dairy, and I'm having like just cocoa powder and that's it with it, so I'm like, I don't know if that counts. But just to be safe, I'm not going to. 3 seed sweet potato crackers, black seed, sesame, and chia seeds. That sounds like I would actually get some nutrients from it. Guys, okay, it says no chicken noodle soup by the Amy's brand. It looks legitimately like a chicken noodle soup. Are you getting this? Are you getting this? This heavenly goodness? I mean, I haven't tasted it yet, but this really looks like something that I will want to get again. I usually don't like buy canned things so much anymore because I know it's like it'd be way healthier for me to just make it at home. But today I just wanted to be safe and be careful and just stick with the things that they kind of recommended that you eat. And they recommended chicken noodle soup, and so I was like, how about no chicken noodle soup? It's got like tofu instead of chicken. But seriously, tofu to me is like, once it's like doused in some other flavor, it completely takes on that flavor. I have like hours worth of footage to edit. I mean, I've been doing some, like I got a couple of videos edited, like got like the first draft done for 2 videos today. I find it hard to edit more than like 2 or 3 videos in one day because it's just like a lot. I'm gonna try to work on one more though because I did nothing today, so I have no excuse to not do another one. And I don't like have work at 7 a.m. tomorrow like I usually would. I don't have anything to do until like 3 or 4 p.m. tomorrow, so I have no excuse to not edit another video. Another reason why it makes it hard to edit more than a couple videos a day is because just waiting for it to process, it takes forever. And then like, you know, when you have to finish the video and then like uploading a video takes a long time. I meant to tell you guys like my plan for all of this. I'm recording and editing all of these videos summer 2016, but I'm not uploading any of them until the fall. I want to be as consistent as possible, and I know that's not going to happen if I'm trying to record and edit videos during the school year. That's not going to happen at all, ever. So I'm trying to record and edit at least 100 videos or thereabouts, fill both channels and keep them both busy until the winter break when I can have time to record and edit some more. I am allowing myself to have up to about 15 crackers and a whole bowl of soup because doctor says I'm not allowed to have more than 15 grams of fat today, which is like nothing. If you're having like processed food, that's nothing. I felt like I needed that so much. I wish every meal I could just like savor this much, taste like every moment of my meal, you know. But in this day and age, people, you know, watch videos and stuff while they eat and stuff like that. Honestly, it's like what I'm about to do. And obviously it can be totally up to me. Like I could choose to stop everything to just eat, but multitasking, I don't know. So this soup, this no chicken noodle soup, oh, gnat got in it. That sucks. Well, it looks like it died, so at least it's not in pain. I'll scoop that out in a second. The tofu in here replacing the chicken, it doesn't taste like chicken, it tastes like tofu, which is fine. I'm not the biggest fan of tofu, like it's okay, but honestly, I feel like this soup would taste better if it just like didn't have the tofu in it. Oh well, the tofu probably gives it some nutrients, so like, I'll take it. I edited another video. I'm thinking, honestly, I think that whole vomiting and stuff thing, I'm pretty sure it was just the mango I ate. I'm pretty sure. Because I looked up, like, what it looks like when a mango has gone bad, when it's too ripe, and it, like, gets wrinkly, and that mango that I ate was wrinkly. And none of the other ones were in the collection that I got. So it's not that it was just that kind of mango that is naturally like that. It had gone bad. And I was thinking it did. It like tastes a little weird and stuff. I'm thinking it was just the mango I ate had gone bad, and so it was like, I guess food poisoning is what you would call that when you eat something that went bad. I now have had experience with food poisoning because I wouldn't think that it was, you know, too much fiber, because I've been eating this way for quite a while now and have not had this problem. And same thing goes for vitamin B12. Like, I've been taking those tablets every day for a while now, and to all of a sudden for my body to have a reaction out of it, I don't know about that. So I'm thinking it was just the mango. As far as how I'm doing now, it just really hurts to cough. Coughing is really painful and my stomach is kind of sore. It kind of feels as though I did a really, really intensive core workout. But aside from that, like, I'm fine. I can eat normal now.